No matter what. You lose, you trust Allah. You win, you trust Allah. You gain, you trust Allah. You have a problem, you trust Allah. Things are not going your way, you thank Him even more. And you talk to Him. That's a very good habit, to talk to Allah. And Allah knows it more than you do, but it's good for you to cry to Him, tell Him. He knows, but He wants to hear it from you as well. It's like your dua. Allah already knows it, but you're making it.
How can we get over heartbreak?
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Don't you agree the creator of the heart is Allah? If Allah has created the heart, the best way to avoid a heartbreak is to connect that heart with its maker, with Allah. Allah built it in the first place. He made it, He brought it to being. He won't break it. And if it has been broken because you've given it to another human being, and this is what happens when you give your heart to someone else, they then have the ability to mess with it, tamper with it, let it beat faster or slower, in the sense that your emotions, and so then they break your heart. And one day you say, I'm heartbroken. Why? Because you gave your heart to someone besides Allah. So if that does happen, the solution is to connect it back with Allah. Your dhikr, your remembrance, your salah, your prayer, your recitation of the Quran through the light of the same Quran and the teachings of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If it is blocked, what do? You said, oh Allah, in that case, make it easy for me to surrender to your decree and to move on. That's what you said. So I'm here to tell you, sometimes that has to happen. You have to learn to move on in life. You have to learn sometimes with the hurt and the feeling. Yes, it's painful, but you're not the first person going through this, and you won't be the last. In fact, when it comes to marriage, guess what? We've all been through that, including myself, where we desperately wanted to marry a particular person and we couldn't. Guess what? Allah gave us better. How's that? With all due respect to whoever it may have been, you might be curious, but it is. You have to believe what Allah does is better for you. They may be better for someone else. Allah knows. I said this a few weeks ago. I have to say it again. When you treat someone badly, it's a debt against your name. It's coming back for you. It will come for you. Subhanallah. When 5 years, 10 years, 20 years in you or someone around you, something special to you, it's coming. Allah will never let it go, but He gives you time to make peace. So before anything happens, go to those you've wronged and apologize. Say, look, I'm very sorry. I spoke to you very rough. I'm a human. The reality is, my brothers and sisters, I know today there is a huge debate about music. I want to mention again, we spoke about logic a little bit earlier. We know from a religious perspective, the ruling. Let's speak about from a logical perspective. Wallahi, now I have done my own little research with non-Muslims. And I have asked religious non-Muslims, I'm talking of Christians and Jews and Hindus, etc., naming top pop stars from the music industry. Would you allow your children to listen to this person? Never. Would you allow them this? Never. Would you allow them that? Never. Why? It's dirty, it's immoral, it's filthy, it's degrading, and it's unacceptable. Not in my home. But you're a Christian, I know, not allowed. But you're a Jew, not allowed in my home. But you're a Hindu, never, not with my children. Why? Because the industry is dirty. That's what it is.